back in another mod showcase, and this time we are going to continue our previous mod, which was the SecurityCraft mod. So in my previous video we saw a couple of gadgets and a lot of mines, and we saw a lot of different kind of mines. And so today we are going to take a look at all of these modules and a couple of gadgets. There are 4 gadgets which we are going to take a look at this video, and we're going to take a look at all of these modules. So let's just start with these modules. So first of all, in order to use any of these modules, you will have to make this universal block modifier. So this is used to access the GUI of these gadgets, so you can add these modules to them. So let me just give you a brief overview of these modules. So if we start by a disguise module, which is one of my favorite. So what this does, basically it changes the appearance of all of these gadgets to any other block in Minecraft, so you can disguise them basically. I mean, the name says it all. So moving on, we have the Redstone module. This does different things to different gadgets. So basically this adds redstone features to different gadgets, and you can also see what these modules do on particular gadgets by using the universal block modifier as well. Then we have the Blacklist and the Whitelist modules. They are pretty obvious, I don't have to explain them. And then we have the harming module. This adds harming features to some gadgets which don't have harming feature already in them. And then we have the storage module, which adds inventory slots to some gadgets, which is pretty good as well. I will show you this as well. And this is smart module, which does a lot of things to different gadgets. So without wasting any time, let's just jump into these gadgets. So first we're gonna take a look at this keypad, and I'm gonna take these things, these 2 key panel and frame, and I'm also gonna take some redstone and a redstone lamp as well. Let's grab redstone. There you go. So in order to make this keypad, you cannot just make it in a crafting table. So in order to make that, you will first have to make a frame, which is like this. You have to place it, and then you have to craft a key panel, and then right click the frame, and you will have the keypad. So what you can do, you can use this as an, let me just hook this up with this redstone lamp. So what you can do is you can use this as a door lock or a vault lock or whatever you want. So once you grab this and once you open it for the first time, this will already ask you for a code. So let me just put a simple code which is rememberable for me. So let me just put a 4 6s, and then I'm going to save and continue. And so this is done. You can see the password is 6666, and I am the owner as well. So if I now just open it, if I put the right password, you can see it outputs redstone, and this thing turns green. So you can hook this up with a iron door and or alarm, which is also in this mod, and you can do pretty cool stuff. And if you right click this with a universal block modifier, you can see these modules you can add. You can add the disguise module. You can this disguise module you can add to pretty much all of the gadgets. So this will change, you can change the appearance of it. You can add whitelist and blacklist modules, and you can also change this setting, which is always active, always, you can change these things. And you can also change the signal strength. You can do all that stuff. So with that said, let's move on to the next gadget, which is the intelligent munitions system. I hope that I said that correctly. I am not sure about that, but anyway, let's just take it and I will show you how this works and what this does. This is really cool. I really like this gadget, or this mine, or whatever you want to call it. So what this does is basically it has 4 bouncing betties. If you haven't watched my previous video, you don't know what the bouncing betties are. These are like these mines. They are pretty cool. You can watch them for more how they work. Anyway, so this has 4 bouncing betties on them, and anytime any mob or any player comes nearby, it will just bounce the betty, and it will it works like a homing missile. It will just launch towards them and blow them up. If you right click on it, you can change the target. You can put hostile mobs and players. You can put hostile mobs only, you can also place players only. I'm gonna set it to hostile mobs and players for now. And you can see, if I just like place a spider, you can see this missile going and it's killing it. Basically it has a range, I don't remember how much it is, but anyways. So you can also right click it with this whatever the universal block modifier. You can see you can add whitelist module, so this will whitelist people which it won't hurt. So that's pretty good if you're playing on a multiplayer server or something. You want to whitelist some of your friends and blacklist the other people, you can do that. And there's another thing which I forgot to show is that you can see there are only 4 bouncing patterns that go. Yeah, there it is. You can see there are only you can see that there are only 4 bouncing patties. I mean there were 4 bouncing patties, now there are only 3. You can see that one was used on that spider. So in order to replenish it or refill it, you just have to right click it with more bouncing patties. You can see you can recharge it. That's pretty cool as well. So in order to use that, you need more bouncing patties. So let's put this back and let's move on to the next thing, which is the inventory scanner. I really like this as well. I mean it has pretty awesome working style. So let me just put this here and let me just put this here. You have to place them like this. You can't have more than one block of gap between them. See, it won't work. You have to have one block between them. So once you place it like them, you will see this red signal thing going on between them. And what this will do, it will scan inventory of any player which passes through it. So basically this mod is basically for multiplayer servers. I mean it works best for that, but anyways I'm gonna show you anyway right now. So let me just grab some random block and like a stack of it anyways. So what this will do, if you are the owner, you can open it and you can see this GUI. And if I just put this polished granite in the prohibited items, so anytime any player will walk through it, it will emit redstone, or it can just capture the blocks and put it in its own inventory. For that you will have to have this storage module, and if you want redstone you have to have this redstone module. You can also change the disguise. You can increase the range by the smart module, I guess that's what it says. No, actually this allows you to, the smart module allows you to detect enchantments and other things anyways. So that you can read all what they will do. But anyway, the storage will add storage, redstone will give out a redstone signal. I will show you how this works on me. I mean I don't have any other player in my server anyways, so I'm just gonna show you on me. So like if I go, and I will need one of the modules for that as well. I have the module anyway, let's go. So first of all, being the owner of this, I can change these modules. I will just put in the storage module for now, and if I just right click it with my hand, you can see the storage inventory. So anytime any player which is not the owner passes through it, it will store this prohibited item in the storage bin. So if I just quickly change the owner, I have changed the owner of both of them. Now you can see the prohibited item which I have in my inventory will just go away. It will go back to this. It will be in the inventory of this. I can't see the inventory because I am not the owner of it anymore. The owner is Jeff, so I can't see that, but that works. Alright, so after the inventory scanner we have the laser block. Laser block it is, yeah, laser block. So it works very similar to this, but it is a little different. So what this will do, you can place it a little far. There can be 4 block gap in between. That's a maximum. You can also like put in nearer. You can get smaller block. You can put them on top of each other, like this, whatever you want to. So for the demonstration, I'm just going to use this. So basically what this will do, it will emit redstone anytime anything or any entity passes through it. If you don't have any module, it will just emit redstone. And if you want to edit that, you can always go back to the universal block modifier, add other modules. You can put harming module in this as well. I don't think you can do that with the inventory scanner. You can't put harming module in that, but you can in this laser block. So I'm going to demonstrate you that. I'm gonna put the harming module, and you can see anytime I will walk it will harm me. It is not working because first of all I'm the owner and I'm in creative as well. So for the demonstration of that, I also have a great thing. I've got a target dummy or a test dummy, so I will put it uh, I can't really put it. For that I will have to break it. So there you go, and then I will place this laser block again, and I'm gonna change and put the harming module in that. So you can see it is doing damage. It is doing 10 damage. That is pretty cool. You can make pretty cool defensive things with this. So that's pretty good as well. You can also like detect redstone if someone walks. So you can also detect redstone. You can add like alarms in the end. It will notify you. Okay, yeah, that is loud. You can see how that it works in combination. That is pretty cool. Like if you don't want people to come, oh my god, and there you go. So you can use this in like your secured vaults or something. Like if you're if you're making a bank in a multiplayer server and you don't want people to go in, you can make this. You obviously you can go in being the owner, and the other player won't be able to go in. Alright, so that was pretty much it for this video. I know there wasn't a lot of things, but this video is getting long already, so I don't want to stretch it too long. So you know what will be fun if we just put another that IMS thing, because there are a lot of mobs here right now. So let's just place it and let's just see how this works. There you go. The Enderman died with just one hit, and then there goes the creeper, and that spider will be long gone anytime soon, or maybe not. Maybe he's out of the range. Are you gonna attack him or something? Let me just try and push him a little closer. Is it gonna work now? Yeah, there you go. This created a huge mess. Let me just clear this, and this is how it looks with just one ammunition. You can also, I just said you that you can refill that with bouncing petals. So that is pretty cool. It makes a huge explosion and a lot of fire. I forgot to show you one thing. Let me just show you that quickly. I forgot to show you how the disguise module works. So let me just do that. So in order to use that, you just have to have another block which you want to disguise the gadget into. So if I just go and use this laser for example, so in order to use that, first you will have to make the disguise module, and then you have to right click it, and then you will have the GUI opened. Then you have to put any block you want the gadgets to be disguised as in this place here. I'm using birch plank for reference, and then I'm gonna use this universal block modifier on this laser block, and then I'm gonna put this disguise module which has the block which I want the laser to look like, and there you go, it works just like that. It will emit redstone the same way, it will work the same way, it just looks different. So that's a disguised module for you. Alright, so that was pretty much it for this video, and if you liked it, please leave a like. If you want to subscribe to my channel, you are most welcome to. You can watch you can get the link of my playlist for all the mods that I've reviewed. You can find the link in the description below. And if you really like, you can subscribe for future updates of this mod and other mods as well. So I will see you guys later, and for then, bye bye.